is on the rise. No longer known for their boomerangs or SLCs, Vekoma has completely refurbished over the last 10 years, and today we will talk about the rise of Vekoma and how far they've come. Make sure to subscribe and like this video. Vekoma Rides is a Dutch roller coaster manufacturer that was founded in 1926 in the Netherlands. Vekoma is short for Veld Koning Machine Fabric. I most definitely just butchered that. Vekoma also originally manufactured farm equipment and later picked up steel construction for coal mining in the 1950s. In the 1960s, the Dutch mines closed, therefore Vekoma manufactured steel pipes for the petrochemical industry. Then, in the 1970s, Vekoma was decreasing in the steel industry when a manufacturer, Aero Development, built steel structure for roller coasters in Europe. Following that, Aero demanded Vekoma and track building techniques and licensed its coaster building technology. Finally, in 1979, Vekoma went off on their own, opening 3 roller coasters in Europe. Vekoma didn't make very great impressions, though, as you would expect. Roller coasters are made to be fun, thrilling rides, but Vekoma made some rough and low-quality projects. Vekoma is most known for their various clones of boomerangs and SLCs that you can still find in many theme parks today. They made some inverted models of the boomerangs, a suspended looping coaster, and even an Ellison launch coaster. But back to the low quality of the roller coasters. At the time, Vekoma didn't make great quality out of their roller coasters, and most people reported being injured on their rides or just not being that good and very rough. In the summer of 2001, Vekoma filed for bankruptcy for not succeeding in the industry. Later on in 2006, Vekoma had to make an alliance with a manufacturer named Chance Morgan. Chance Rides manufactured steel track for Vekoma and honored Vekoma in North America. During the alliance, Chance built Vekoma 4 family roller coasters. In 2012, Chance Rides and Vekoma broke the alliance to create rides together for the North America market. During Vekoma's failure of a roller coaster manufacturer throughout 2001 to 2012, they only made 5 roller coasters in 11 years. That's about 1 roller coaster every 2 years. So things were not looking great for Vekoma, but in 2018, Vekoma was acquired by Sandside Technologies, the parent company of S&S Sandside. Vekoma was able to continue making roller coasters as a separate company. So yes, a very rough time coming for Vekoma. But luckily they had one ride in 2017 that may have started to change everything. Vekoma also decided to make what feels like 100 clones of suspended family coasters and family boomerangs. And they mainly did this in Europe, except for Dragonflyer at Dollywood. In 2017, Vekoma was creating a project on the first Bermuda Blitz coaster in Poland. This roller coaster can be found today as a Lek coaster, which is known as one of the best roller coasters in Europe. It even featured 3 inversions with new generation trains and restraints. After this, Vekoma was able to build even more roller coasters thanks to Sandside Technologies. Vekoma won the Golden Crown Award in 2019 for a Hyperspace Warp Celestial Gauntlet at CFOH theme park, short for that thing in China. I'll show you on the screen. Despite COVID, Vekoma still thrived with making more and more new roller coasters. An example is Wrath of Zeus that opened in Vietnam, which is the first Firestorm launch coaster ever built. Vekoma also won the Crown Award in 2020. And also one of the most popular, most famous, and one of the best roller coasters in all of Europe, Fly at Phantasialand. This was the world's longest and first launched flying coaster. It opened in 2021. This has to be one of the best themed rides in all of Europe and is just a great experience. Vekoma went all out for this project and it worked really well. More and more people wanted Vekoma rides and new roller coasters. Vekoma was very reliable with their family rides, but after this roller coaster, Vekoma could be even more than just a family manufacturer. That's really what Vekoma thrived in, family rides, except a couple, but their main focus was family rides because they were more reliable. But after Fly, things were going to change for Vekoma. In 2021, Vekoma made another great roller coaster called Abyssus at Energylandia in Poland. Abyssus is a double-launched roller coaster and was a great quality ride that Energylandia needed to boost their roller coaster variety collection. In the Golden Ticket Awards of 2021, Fly won Best New Roller Coaster, Best New Attraction Installation, and Innovation of the Year. This was yet again another big year for Vekoma. In 2022, Vekoma manufactured Phonics at Verpsumland in Denmark. Phonics was Denmark's tallest, fastest, and longest roller coaster when it opened. Phonics was focused on airtime and pacing, which made it so good because that's what most people loved on a roller coaster. Phonics didn't give you a moment to catch your breath, and and from the stall loop all the way to the final brake run is a great experience. Phonics was the biggest investment in the history of the park, but it was worth it because yet again, Vekoma blew this right out of the water. Phonics ended up winning European's Best New Roller Coaster for 2022. Recently, we've been showcased a new type of roller coaster in the industry being called the tilt coaster. The tilt coaster is most definitely the most unique thrill coaster development in the last few years. It offers a lot of experience other rides can't. Vekoma upgraded this recently with new generation sit-down trains. The tilt coaster will impress most enthusiasts or thrill seekers and will combine airtime and inversions. Be one of the world's most unique and next great thing to come. The US was announced its first tilt coaster with Circuit Breaker coming to Catalan, which was announced 3 years ago and is projected to open sometime in 2025. In 2023 though, Vekoma was set to open Big Bear Mountain, a family-launched coaster at Dollywood, and was the largest attraction investment in the park's history. Big Bear Mountain offered 3 launchers, airtime hills, high-speed turns, tunnels, and even a waterfall pass. For the 2023 Golden Ticket Awards, Big Bear Mountain won Best Family Coaster of the Year, and Dollywood also won Best Theme Park, Best Kids Area, and Best Guest Experience. What a year just from that. But that's not all. Vekoma built a first-of-its-kind super boomerang coaster at whatever that is. It features multiple launches, a vertical spike, it goes forwards and backwards, airtime, and inversions. Another version of the boomerang has been reborn, and Vekoma yet again won the Golden Crown Award for 2023. Now Vekoma has been a big part of Europe, but in 2024, they brought the first family Vekoma boomerang to the United States at Holiday World in Santa Claus, Indiana. Good Gravy. Good Gravy is a roller coaster themed to gravy being missing for Thanksgiving, and we need to go get some so we can have the missing piece of Thanksgiving dinner. Even if it's just another family boomerang, it's the first in the US. The US is also getting its first super boomerang Flash Vertical Velocity at Six Flags Great Adventure. Vekoma was in a rough spot as a roller coaster manufacturer ever since they started the industry, but recently they've been on the rise and making better and better roller coasters and winning more and more awards. So what's next for Vekoma? What's to come in the future? We know they are working on the first tilt coaster in the United States and what seems like a 2025 or 2026 roller coaster at Six Flags Qiddiya Iron Rattler, not to get confused with the other Iron Rattler at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. I'm really happy for Vekoma and what they've done and how far they've come, and it's really only going to get higher from here with better and better rides, more and more awards, and different concepts. See you in the next one, enthusiasts. Make sure to subscribe and see more content just like this.